The Bush administration created a federal grant for each church. It was called the Faith-Based, what was it? The Faith-Based Grant. And they was willing to finance churches. This is one of the reasons why you see a lot of American flags in churches now. And if you happen to walk into a church and it has an American flag in there, there's a very good chance that pastor is getting paid every month. And the stipulation with that is they will finance your church as long as you don't speak anything against the government. And as long as you continue to encourage your congregation to take part in the voting process and, government dealings. However, Yeshua said, my kingdom is not of this world. And who did he say that to? He said it to Pontius Pilate, who was a politician. You are not supposed to be involved in any political dealings in this world. When Obama was coming into office, it was a whole lot of so-called black people voting for him simply because of the color of his skin. And then when he got in office, Obama was dropping bombs everywhere. He spilled so much blood, just like all the rest of the presidents did. And so when I was out speaking in little short gatherings, I would ask them, how do you feel now? You voted this man in. You set him in that seat. So all of the blood that you see him spilling overseas, that blood is on your hands too. And a lot of people say, no, it's not on my hands. Yes, it is. Because Yeshua told you, do not participate. He said, my kingdom is not of this world. He said, render that which is Caesar's and you render God what is God. What does that mean? Pay your taxes. That's it. That's all you have to do is pay your taxes. As a follower of Yeshua's example, that is the only thing that you should do in terms of cooperation with this government. Pay your taxes. That's the law of the land. It's that simple. Now a lot of people say, you're not being realistic. Yeah, I'm being very realistic. It's just that we've been programmed and educated and therefore miseducated against what the message is all about. And if you look at the message is very humane. The only thing he's telling you is how to think like a human being. If the government is dropping bombs on people overseas, spilling the blood of people overseas and creating wars all over the planet, I'm not going to vote any of these politicians in because I don't support anything that this government is about. You vote a man in the seat, whether he's black, white, green, or yellow. You're responsible for everything that he does from that point on because you helped sit him in that seat.
I was sitting up with Pastor Lott this evening. I just got back in. Him and I were talking about this assassination attempt on Donald Trump or fraudulent assassination attempt on Donald Trump, the ex-president of these United States, which we both agree is just Babylon. It's Babylon. But when it all boils down to, these things are going to continue to happen. These things are a part of Babylon historical accounts. It happened, as you already know, it happened to Kennedy. It goes all the way back to Abraham Lincoln's assassination. It goes to Kennedy's assassination. It goes to Brother Malcolm's assassination, even though we all know that Brother Malcolm was not a president. And then we go to Dr. King, and so on and so on. You know, Robert F. Kennedy, people as such. I mentioned in one of my previous videos that history is going to continue to repeat itself because men have not changed their hearts. So it doesn't matter when it all boils down to it. If this assassination attempt was real or fraudulent, when it all boils down to it, men and women have to change their hearts. The reason why these things keep repeating is because men and women have not changed the condition of their hearts. Now, whether I'm considered a political man or not, in which I'm not, Donald Trump is still someone's father. Donald Trump is still someone's grandfather. When it all boils down to it, in spite of his political title or position, he's still someone's son. He's still someone's father. He's still someone's grandfather, and so on. He is still someone's family.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Moving to spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Spare. Get ready. You ready? Good. Shooters down. Are we good to move? Let's move. Let's move. We're clear. Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes.
Hold on, your head is bloody.
So we got to move to the bus.
Let me get my shoes.
Watch out.
And regardless, this reveals the demonic effects of politics as well as religion. But we're primarily talking about politics and the divisiveness that it creates within the human family. I've heard so many people celebrating that this assassination attempt even transpired, but their only disappointment was the fact that the man survived. So we're looking at how humanity is fallen. Babylon is fallen, It has become a habitation of devils. Check yourselves. Check your thinking. Check yourself.